Are you finding it impossible to resist sugar? Maybe you know it's time to cut back, but somehow that craving always sneaks up, leaving you reaching for just one more bite. If so, you're far from alone. Sugar addiction is real and powerful. It can control your habits, your energy, and even your moods. Yet breaking free from sugar's grip is not only possible, it's life-changing, and I'm here to show you how. Let's start by looking at why sugar is so addictive. Did you know that sugar can affect your brain much like drugs? It triggers the release of dopamine, the same feel-good chemical associated with pleasure and reward. This is why eating sugar can feel comforting, but unfortunately, that feeling doesn't last. It leaves you wanting more, and each bite reinforces the habit. So, how do you start breaking this addictive cycle and regain control over your choices? That's what we'll explore together. The first step to overcoming sugar addiction is awareness. Most of us eat more sugar than we realize because it's hidden in so many foods we think are healthy, from yogurts and cereals to energy bars and sauces. Next time you're grocery shopping, check the labels. You might be surprised to find just how many grams of sugar are hidden in foods that don't even taste sweet. Awareness is the first step to making real change. When you know where the sugar is coming from, you can begin making better choices. Now, if you're thinking, I understand the problem, but how do I deal with the cravings? Let's talk about some practical solutions that work. One of the best ways to combat sugar cravings is to start your day with foods that balance your blood sugar. High-protein breakfasts, like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a smoothie with leafy greens and a handful of nuts, provide steady energy that lasts. They help you feel fuller longer, reducing the chances of mid-morning or late-afternoon sugar cravings. When your blood sugar is stable, the pull of sugar isn't nearly as strong. Cravings are often tied to emotions too. Have you ever reached for something sugary after a hard day? It's not just a random urge. Sugar gives a quick boost, making it feel like an easy comfort. But this is often where the trap lies. Sugar doesn't solve stress, sadness, or boredom, it only masks it temporarily. Next time you feel a craving, pause and ask yourself if you're actually hungry or if you're using sugar to soothe an emotion. Recognizing this pattern can help you find healthier ways to cope, like taking a short walk, drinking water, or practicing a calming activity like deep breathing or listening to music. And speaking of water, staying hydrated is a key part of managing sugar cravings. Sometimes, thirst can mask itself as hunger or cravings, leading us to reach for snacks when what we actually need is a glass of water. Make it a habit to drink water consistently throughout the day. You'll likely find that cravings for sweets decrease naturally when you're well hydrated. Sleep is another huge factor in sugar cravings. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies seek quick energy to keep us going, and sugar becomes an obvious choice. But this can lead to a vicious cycle where lack of sleep fuels sugar cravings, which then disrupts sleep even further. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. This can have a profound effect on both your energy levels and your ability to resist sugary foods. You might be wondering, does breaking free from sugar mean going cold turkey? Not at all. Making small, manageable changes will lead to lasting results. Start by reducing sugar gradually, like cutting down on sugary coffee or swapping soda for sparkling water. Your taste buds will adapt, and the intense cravings will subside over time. Think of this as retraining your body and mind to prefer natural, nourishing flavors over the quick highs that sugar provides. Another key step to overcoming sugar addiction is to keep healthy alternatives on hand. Having nutritious snacks available makes it much easier to resist reaching for candy or cookies. Fresh fruit, nuts, cheese, or plain Greek yogurt are great options that satisfy hunger and help stabilize blood sugar. You don't need to give up sweetness entirely. Try enjoying the natural sugars in fruits, which come with fiber, vitamins, and other nutrients that help your body process them better. It's also important to plan for social situations, as these can be tricky when trying to reduce sugar. Birthday parties, office treats, or gatherings often involve desserts and sugary drinks. One strategy is to eat a healthy meal or snack before going so that you're not as tempted by the sugary options. When it's time for dessert, you can decide whether you really want to indulge or if you'd prefer to pass. Remember, you don't have to explain your choices to anyone. Staying true to your goals is more important. Let's talk about how life changes when you're free from sugar's control. Imagine waking up feeling energized and clear-headed, not battling that familiar sugar hangover. Without the constant ups and downs in energy that sugar brings, you'll feel steadier, happier, and more focused. In fact, breaking the cycle of sugar dependence can improve everything from your mood and skin to your sleep and digestion. And the best part? You regain control over your choices, no longer feeling compelled to reach for the sweets just to feel good. You might be asking, how long will it take for these changes to kick in? The timeline varies, but most people start to notice real benefits within a week or two of reducing sugar intake. By then, your body starts to adapt to a new normal, and the intensity of cravings decreases. Every day you stick with it, you're rewiring your brain and your body to rely less on sugar. It's truly a life-changing process, and the longer you stick with it, the stronger and more resilient you'll feel. The journey to breaking free from sugar isn't always easy, and it's natural to slip up now and then. If you do, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, recognize that this is a long-term commitment to your health and well-being. Every small choice you make to avoid sugar brings you closer to the freedom you're aiming for. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Celebrate each step, even if it feels small. So, as you take this journey, remember why you're doing it. Better health, more energy, greater mental clarity, these are just a few of the rewards waiting for you on the other side of sugar addiction. And you have the tools now to make it happen. Embrace this process with patience, knowing that every effort you make today will have a powerful impact on your tomorrow. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your healthiest life. You've got this, and we're here to help you every step of the way.